guys, it is Michelle, and today I'm going to try to scare the crap out of you. Just kidding. Today we're going to do one of two makeup looks that I did in high school. This is my junior senior year. I would have done my freshman. I will probably upload the freshman one first when time comes, but I'm having a whole lot of trouble trying to find a color similar to what I wore back then. Regardless, we will do this one first. So this is a picture of me my senior year, and I'm not gonna lie, I am wearing the shirt in this picture. I still have it. No shame. So I will more than likely be doing an outfit of the day of how I dressed in high school for this particular, that'll be kind of fun, wouldn't it? So here we go. Yeah, I know, long time ago. My hair is longer now. I had recently cut it at this point. Regretted it. But it's hard to tell. This was when I went for natural makeup. It's really hard. This was the best picture I could find. So, we're just gonna get started, and I'm already cringing at the thought of some of the stuff I have to do. I'm already cringing at that thought. Okay, so the first thing I would always do would be just comb my hair. As you can tell, I just kept it down like this, and I would just use it was a different one at the time. I don't even know if they make it. I haven't been able to find it for years, but I always used a leave-in conditioner. So this is a light conditioning detangler, which I already did because we really don't want to like do that. So I'll put my hair back here. The next step that I would do would be to put on my foundation with my fingers. I don't know if I can even do this right now because I'm like freaking out at the thought. So I used to use a Maybelline foundation. I forget the name of it. I don't even know if they make that one anymore. But I'm using the Fit Me porous one. So, I mean, pour and matte. This is going to be fairly close, I think. Well, not really. That one was more cakey, but oh God, here we go. Oh gosh, I'm not liking this already. Okay, so that's how you would do it. I always did the entire face. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm trying to use the camera, but this isn't working. So we're gonna try to do it this way. Okay. Oh lordy. And I wasn't very good at matching my skin to this stuff, and I had to like cake it on. Oh my goodness, I'm already cringing. Okay. And this was like normal as far as we were concerned. My friends and I would put way too much foundation on. No brushes. I've already used more than what I normally would use on my face, and I'm not done yet. Okay, so what do we do here? Oh lordy. It's gonna take me all day to get this stuff off. Oh, horrible. Go down the chin. Nice and streaky. And now the forehead. And I always did my skin routine the night before so that I could do this in the morning. I would use tea tree oil, depending. I always use it the night before, but depending on how bad my skin was the next day. Yeah. I look like a mandarin orange. I was not good at, like, I just assumed, like, oh, I'm close to this shade. Okay. That. Yuck. Okay, so that's done. And I have my makeup wipes with me. I now use micellar water I do still buy the makeup wipes just to have them. But I pretty much solely use just the micelle water at this point. So I'm just going to wash my fingers with it. But I did always have a wipe around for this part. Okay. Put the wipey there. So now, the next step that I used, and they still make this stuff. You can still find it. I did. I would go over my entire lid with CoverGirl's Champagne. And I would just use the little thingy that it came with. So, that's what it looks like. I always use the pointy edge. Okay. Pointy edge. I would just get that nice on there. Like that. Oh man, this looks okay. And just cover the entire lid. This thing's falling apart. I don't remember these little things falling apart like that. Alright, well I got that. It's not quite how I liked it at the time. This thing's not gonna last. I don't know if you could see. You see that? It's falling apart. Oh, this is disintegrating in my hand. Ah, CoverGirl. What? What? Okay. All right. That's pretty disgusting, actually. What am I gonna use? Do one of these have a thingy I can use in them? Oh. Is this one gonna fall apart and get gross? Let's hope not. Okay. Let's try this. I hope I didn't ruin. Okay, this one's not falling apart. Oh, let's try again. And like most girls talk about while doing these videos, we didn't contour or... I mean, I was at this point just learning how to like conceal. Didn't happen very often. Well, normally when there was like a really gross zit. Okay. This was my mom's like attempt. Like, if she wouldn't let me do like black eyeliner and stuff like that. This thing's falling apart. No, it's not. Okay. Maybe I'm just using it a little too rough. That could be. Okay. Alright. So now, a little bit more on the other side. Because I had to get, like, my eyeballs had to look like somebody, like, threw a disco ball at me, so. It's not horrible. Not the greatest either. Okay. So. And you can actually still get this color. It's not a bad color. Make a good highlight. It actually is coming off more silver on camera. Okay. So then after that, they don't make the liner that I used anymore. But I use like a very baby bluish kind of sparkly liner. Because my mother would not let me use black liners. She didn't think it was appropriate for a teenager to be wearing that. And at that time frame, girls really didn't. I mean, very few girls wore makeup. The ones that did, they really didn't use black liner very often. So I found this is fairly close to what I use. This is by Ulta, and it's an aqua. Pretty close. The one I use actually had glitter in it, but this one does not. Okay, like I'm peeling. Like, there's so much on my face I'm peeling. So what I would do, I never did anything with the bottom. So like right here, we don't need to worry about that. So I would just make a line. And I never would wing it out. I would just literally go boop. So. So, okay, we got that. And then, as far as the face went, I would finish it up with classic Maybelline lashes. For the eyes, anyway. I'm not done yet. This is like the most iconic. My mother would let me do, she started me with brown, although the brush didn't look like that originally. Not that I remember. Okay. But, first she let me use brown, but then she didn't like having, if I ran out, she didn't like having to make a special trip for it, so then she let me use the black one. And then I'd go back and forth, let them dry in between. Like 2 or 3 times. Because I was told that Madonna did that to make her lashes look amazing. So that's what I did. Because I didn't... I mean, people wore falsies, but that wasn't really a thing where I was living. Then I would always do a third, and this is like when they started to get like a little on the clumpy. But I thought it made them look good. Like, you can see I got some on my face. I didn't care, I would just go like... And then instead of like trying to fix it, I just go like... Pretty authentic. So, that's that so far. Then I would spray on a perfume. I'm not going to spray it. I do have a perfume I wore back then. Because I didn't use name brands. Let me go grab it. I will show it to you though. Because this was my favorite. Where is it? Okay. And I only hang on to it for nostalgic purposes. This is Bottled Emotion. Flirty. Brings me back every time. So I would use this, or no, I didn't. I would use, oh my god, Candy Bar Cotton Candy, or Freesia Body Fantasy, which I believe they still make. Alrighty, so now for the lip. I've had this for a lot longer than I should admit to. Now, no look was complete for this girl without glitter. So I would literally take whatever body glitter, normally it was bonbons, and I would just literally get as much of that on here as humanly possible. You see that, like, disco ball it. If I was wearing a V-neck type shirt, that would be completely, like, my chest would be covered in it as well. The freshman look is even worse. Disco ball. And to finish it, I would wear, I'm probably going to regret putting this on my face. Streetwear by Revlon in the color Secrets and Lies. And there was always something about the smell that I love too. I'm going to regret this. Oh my god, it still smells like it did back then. Okay. Very tacky. I go over it. Pretty close. It's not that horrible, actually. Now looking, okay, so this is then. It's kind of hard to see. Hard to see. It's very light. What do you like? But yeah, and I always would wear bell bottoms and some crazy shoe. So as soon as I'm done putting the stuff away, I'll do a high school outfit of the day. Like I said, I want to film the freshman sophomore year one as well, but I'm having trouble finding the proper color for that one. I think I have something that's close. We'll work on that next. But what I gotta do to my hair, it's gonna be like really bad. Like, I had a side bang at that point. Like, I really don't even have. I hated bangs. My mother made me have bangs when I was like in elementary school, but I would have a side bang. Yeah, that's pretty close. Oh yeah, we'll make it work for the next video. If I'm going to film it today or not, I'm not sure. But, well, I'm going to go and put on the shoes, because I do have shoes from that time frame still. I do, I believe. Hopefully they don't fall apart. Anyway, and I will see you in that video. Bye-bye.